Hello and welcome back to Chris's Granite Paradise. Welcome to my office here. And it's winter now, so we'll be doing some more things inside. You might remember that I built a sculpture from start to finish. Did some long, more technical videos. 3 videos to be exact. They're each about 15 minutes long. I went through rounding up the material, sorting all the material, and then building the sculpture. But I explained every step along the way. A lot of technical information from my point of view. And what I've done here, that you're going to see today, is a shortened and condensed version of the same thing. I think this video is going to end up also about 15 minutes long, whereas those were 3 videos, each about 15 minutes long. Plus I'm talking now. So it's a lot shorter, but it's all the fun stuff. It's the time lapses and the moving the material really fast and stacking it up really fast and so forth. So I wanted to capture, because I know those videos were kind of long for a lot of people, and I know those are kind of more for people who are really into the technical side of it. I went into some of the math. I explained how I got the material, the different stages we went through in the industry that gave the different profiles of the material, all that kind of thing. And so this video here is just more of the actual construction, a lot of it in time lapse. So for those of you who like that kind of thing, I think this will be a really fun video for you. And if you are into the technical side of things and you did not see those 3 videos, I highly recommend, after watching this one, you might want to watch those as well. I can't remember the name of them. I think they're just like sculpture build, full sculpture build 1, 2, and 3, something like that. I just posted them, it must have been like May and June, probably mostly in the month of June, somewhere in there. And you'll notice through the video that at the beginning, the siding on my house is still the old siding. And then by the end, it's the new siding. So that puts it, May and June, because that was done at the end of May. So just to give you a little time frame. It took quite a while to do the sculpture. I worked on it probably for a month or so. And did those 3 videos. But here you're going to see it all. It's like 10,000 pounds of granite done in about 10 minutes. So enjoy, have fun. Thank you for joining me. As always, God bless you guys. At the end, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. And I look forward to your comments. I always enjoy your comments, and I try to reply to all of them. You might remember that top section used to be right here. Well, the base still remains. I put them on a large base, so there's this piece of stone, and then I believe there's one that's even bigger underneath it. And so I'm going to use this for a new sculpture. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to use up this pile. Maybe some of that material there. I have a pile of smaller odds and ends left here, and that's pretty much all I have remaining, because I don't work in the granite business anymore, so I'm not bringing any more granite. Obviously the first step is getting all the pieces here, which takes literally 10 years, no exaggeration. And then you sort them all by size and shape, and then you need to sort them by thickness, because they're all different thicknesses. I'm going to bring the pieces over. All right, here we are at day 3. As is typically the case in a more complex design, I have changed my mind. So I'm going to take this all apart and I'm going to add in these much larger pieces for the bottom. Again, this is typical. I have many times gotten about 2 feet high and then I change my mind and I get to take it all apart again. Couple things I figured out was that I do want it at right angles to the sculpture that's next to it. And also, if I change my mind as much in the top section as I did in the bottom, it'll take me all summer. I'm gonna try not to do that. I managed to round up another couple pieces that can fit in here before I start the next section. And 3 of those pieces, if my memory serves me, are out in front of the house, buried in the ground. They were the base of one of my first sculptures I actually had in the front yard. And today, I'm going to dig those up. Pieces we just got out of the ground this morning. They're dried off now and I kind of scraped most of the mud off them. Brought them back here. I also was able to find one more piece of the old style with the angle cuts, and what I'm going to try to do is put this piece under those 2. So I need to take those 2 off because this piece will fit nice on there. And then those 2 will go here. All right, I had to do a little more fudging there than I thought, but I believe I got it to where I like it. I think we're ready to start bringing over the rest of the material from the far corner. I'll do that right now. Okay, that about does it for my material. It's all sorted by thickness. Again, this is a new one for me because I have not done a sculpture made of this many different shapes before. And to have it look nice, it's really going to take some thought. Plan is to spread each stack out in a row on the grass, separated then by size and shape. Once they're sorted that way, it'll be fairly quick putting it together, I think. Do is make rows based on thickness as you're looking at the video here going from left to right. And then front to back is by shape. So you can see the pattern developing, but I don't have enough yard to keep going. So I'm going to build what I can with the 3 stacks that I laid out. I'm just trying to synchronize shapes, balance. Obviously, this is quite a precarious design actually as far as balance goes. Because remember, I'm going to put about probably 2,000 pounds of rocks on it too. Well, I kind of got to the point where I ran out of granite. Take all this material back off the wall, and instead of laying it in rows this way like I did, because I didn't have enough room because it ends over there, I'm going to lay them this way. So I'll have much more distance. And usually when I do a project like this, I come out and do a few pieces, and then tomorrow I'll come out and do a few pieces, and so on. But I'm trying to capture this on video, so I kind of need to do it in long enough sections that it's interesting. Well, we got them all laid out. I'll show it to you from up here because I really couldn't get it all in again. So basically, as you're looking from right to left is thickness, each column up and down, and then if you look at the rows, you'll see that the same shape pieces go from left to right, and the thickness rows go from up and down as you're looking at the video screen. I think we made some pretty good progress. It's getting kind of dark, but you can see it starting to take shape. It's actually getting pretty tall. I'm having to be really careful with balance, and the goal is to have roughly equal weight on all sides, and it's kind of tricky. Like I said, I've never done this before with this many variety of pieces, trying to put them together. It's getting up there, but you can see I still have all that left, all this material. Tomorrow morning, all right, everybody, I'm way too close to the action now. I don't know how much of that got caught because I got a lot taller, and I think I came out of range of the camera a little bit. But you can see we're making pretty good progress. I'm going to have a lot of places for some really nice rocks to display. So I'm going to reposition the camera and keep going. And so concludes the construction phase of what turned out to be actually much nicer and much taller than I thought it would be. I used up, as you can see, every single piece. I didn't think I'd get it done.